Welcome back to the Universe of Power. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome. Please like, comment, and subscribe for all things within the Power Universe. In today's video, I will take a closer look into what could be one of the biggest ongoing mysteries within the Power Universe. Effie's backstory, as well as her true motives. Throughout her time within the Power Universe, we have seen Effie's secretive ways, along with her always playing both sides in certain situations. But most of all, going into Season 4 of Power Book 2 Ghost, we still don't have any clue of her backstory. Midway into Season 3, I had a feeling that Effie was Noma's daughter the moment she showed Tariq the portrait. Since then, my opinion has somewhat changed with that particular idea, being that Noma's daughter Anya Covington has been casted and set to make her debut in Season 4. Just based off of everything we have seen with Effie, part of me still feels like I shouldn't rule out Effie being Noma's daughter completely just yet. But more on that later. For the time being, if we rule out the idea of Effie being Noma's daughter, then that leaves me with really only two options left when it comes to who exactly Effie really is and what her ultimate goal is for Tariq. One particular thing everyone has either forgot or are overlooking from last season was in Episode 3. When Effie met up with the same girl that was in her bed in Season 2. In Episode 3, we see Effie meet up with her to give her product, and she asks Effie about moving product at Stansfield. She then goes on to ask Effie, "Did you start it yet?" I thought that really stood out for me because the big question is, what exactly is she referring to? Now, it may be a reach, but I think she could be referring to some type of plan that Effie has to set up Tariq that she hasn't fully carried out yet due to everything that went on with Lauren and most recently Noma. My question is, what could Effie's ultimate plan be for Tariq, as well as what specific role does the girl that Effie spoke with play into all of this? Being that this is our second time seeing her character, it makes me think that down the line she could play a major part into whatever Effie has planned. When it comes to Effie's backstory, I am starting to think that her brother that was killed could actually be Ray Ray. If we go back to when Tariq first mentions his sister Raina being killed to Effie, that is the same exact moment when Effie mentions her brother being killed. Could Effie be waiting for the perfect time to set up Tariq so that she could take him out? Now, I'm sure you might say that Effie has had many opportunities to take out Tariq in the past, but one thing to keep in mind is that Effie didn't really expect to fall for Tariq like she did before he found out about what happened to Lauren. Not to mention all of the attention from the feds that Tariq has had on him. So if Effie does have a plan to set up Tariq, I think that she is waiting for everything to settle down before she goes through with it. Also, being that the feds are watching her closely after the Lauren situation, it makes sense as to why Effie would team up with someone as powerful as Noma. Effie basically killed two birds with one stone by getting with Kane, who truly hates Tariq with a passion. Effie knew that if she could get Kane on her side, then his other siblings and Diana and Drew would follow his lead. Going into next season, we know that Noma will be coming for Tariq, and now with the Tejada children and Effie on her side, Tariq really doesn't have too many allies other than Brayden and Tasha. And I think Effie knew this when she decided to team up with Noma and tell her that Tariq was trying to locate her daughter Anya Covington. Now, when it comes to Effie being Noma's daughter, I have somewhat moved away from this particular theory, but I will say the door is still halfway open. Until we actually see Effie's mother on screen and learn the origins of Effie's backstory, I don't think we can fully rule it out just yet. Between the portrait that Effie showed Tariq and how things played out in the finale, it just doesn't add up for me how Effie was able to locate Noma's daughter so quickly, as well as how quickly Effie was able to team up with Noma without Noma being skeptical of her. Along with all of the other things that I have covered in my previous videos. I think we have to wait and see how things play out with Anya next season. It could be possible that Noma has two daughters, which would explain how Effie was able to locate Anya and her whereabouts so fast. Maybe there is something a lot bigger at play with Noma and Effie that we just aren't aware of just yet. We still never found out who Effie's connect was when she first met Tariq, and we never found out how exactly Effie was able to afford attending all of the different expensive schools that she attended. Lastly, when it comes to Effie being an informant, I think that it could very well still be possible. Effie could be working for a secret agency that not even the FBI is aware of. If we just look at the situation with Lauren and how it happened, I believe that everyone is still not looking outside of the box. Just think about it for a second. If Effie really wanted to kill Lauren, she definitely would have done so when she had the chance to. But what did she do? She let her live. Effie knew that someone would find Lauren trapped in the car underwater. I think that Effie has some kind of connection to someone within the feds that still hasn't been revealed to us yet. If we go back to when Effie was arrested for trying to take out Lauren, it was kind of odd that the feds brought Lauren there to ID Effie. There has never been a time in Power where the feds have brought a victim on scene to ID a suspect during their arrest. When it comes down to it, I really don't see why some people think that it's out of the ordinary for Effie to be an informant. She got Tariq kicked out of Choate before by snitching on him, and who's to say that she is just waiting for the perfect moment to get him out of the picture once again? She already knows what most of Tariq's weaknesses are, and she knows that Tariq shot Ghost. I think next season she will use every bit of information that she knows about Tariq against him in some way. Just look at Diana's love interest from last season, Salim. He was introduced to us in a similar fashion like Effie was. We saw Salim get close to Diana for a reason. Just look at how many times he questioned Diana about her family and about dealing on campus. It is eerily similar to how Effie questioned Tariq. As the season progressed, we found out that Salim lied about his background, and we found out that Salim wasn't even his real name. It makes you wonder if Salim is an informant as well. I think the same thing will happen with Effie down the line. I believe that in the end Effie will somehow get exposed, and we will finally learn about who she really is. At the end of the day, Effie is only concerned about herself and no one else, and whether she is an informant, Noma's daughter, or Ray Ray's sister, I believe that there is way more to her character that we haven't been shown yet. So until we fully learn about her backstory and her origins, all we can do is speculate from what we already know about her. And there is part of me that really doesn't believe the story that she gave Tariq about her mother and her upbringing. Yes, Effie did have feelings for Tariq, and she probably still does, but who's to say that those feelings are really genuine? I think Effie is playing a role and will continue to play that role until she gets what she really wants. We just don't know what exactly that could be. Too many things don't add up with her, and I believe next season we might actually find out her true intentions. If you are new to my channel, or if you are a returning subscriber, I just want to say thank you for supporting my channel and giving your opinions in the comment section. We are slowly pushing towards 20,000 subscribers, and I can't thank everyone enough. I know sometimes it takes a while before I drop another video, but I will continue to try and release newer content a lot quicker. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for all things within the Power Universe. See you all next time in the Universe of Power.